Bro, what are you doing with your life, bro? It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Nobody's coming to save you, big dog. Don't you get that? We have to want to be better.
So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel.
Everybody says I'm stupid. Nobody says, I'm like,
go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better.
Or usually the best. If it's easy, the hardest things, leave it to somebody else.
Do you know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing? Nothing that has meaning is easy.
Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy you once were? No. So this is what it takes.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice.
if you want some kind of a good outcome, you're going to have to work hard for it. And if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much.
Man, push. One more. That's the mentality you gotta have. One more in everything you do. One more rep. One more set. One more lap.
Those times when you stay up late and you work hard. Those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
The truth is, you don't have to be special. To be successful at anything,
just keep stacking days. Just keep stacking days. As long as you keep stacking days, I promise you, you will see the change. My coach used to always say, everything that you want is on the other side of hard.
If you can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment, it's so much easier to beat everyone else, because in a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
you just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
I'm gonna say something to you. You're smart, you're talented, you know a few things, but talent is nothing in this game if you don't make the right choices. There's plenty of talented people out there who never see the light of day anymore. Last thing, it takes discipline. Because this whole game is one big long shot. And if you don't have the discipline to stay away from the flyers or from the gambles or whatever else you want to call a stupid move, then my friend, I'm afraid to say, one day you will go down. It's inevitable. You want my advice? Make a list of everything you want now, and then plan on spending the next 25 years of your life getting it, slowly, piece by piece.
There are days you're not going to want to do it, sure. I mean, everybody has those days. But it's what you do on those days that help you move forward.
Don't rely on social media. Put it down, turn it off, shut up, be quiet, learn, read, relax, get better. First part of your life you learn, second part of your life you earn.
Most people who claim to be perfectionists are not perfectionists. They're actually procrastinating because they're not doing anything. Right. And so it just is a socially acceptable label, because the real perfectionists feel this sickness where they like want to itch their skin off until the thing's done, but they are trying to get it done.
Fierce debate has overtaken the country as to whether America's work ethic is dying.
Promise yourself that you'll always give it everything you've got. We put limitations on ourselves as humans. We think that 10 or 15 is enough. There's more in you. There's always more in you. There's always 5 more reps. Squatting is very religious. Life offers you opportunities. Squatting is one opportunity. You can either stay afraid of the opportunity, or you can take it.
Well, I want to be an actor, man. I want to be an actor just like you. You know, usually people say stuff to me like that. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, you do it. Give them an encouraging word. But I was just sitting here thinking, and it dawned on me, 99% of people that say stuff like that are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that's just real. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. It's not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest.
Why are you paralyzed? What makes you nervous to just go out there and just be who you are and do what you have to do?
Be what it is you claim to be about. Be what it is you truly want to be. If you truly want to be successful, if you truly want to change your life, if you truly want to lose
50, 100, 200, 500 pounds. Be about it today.
What is your biggest fear?
Take ownership. Take extreme ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
Judge yourself against no one but yourself. You're racing against no one but yourself. When you compare yourself to other people, you are losing the race. It's like this race is you against you, man. Worry about yourself, worry about what you're doing, and worry about where you're going, and only where you're going to be your best self. Life is one big tug of war, and you don't win that tug of war by pushing the low. You have to pull that low. And a lot of times you have to pull yourself through life. This morning, I did not want to get up, so I had to pull my ass out of bed. But guess what? The more and more I got into that run, each step into that run, I started gaining more and more confidence. But to gain that confidence, you have to be willing to pull yourself out of bed, pull yourself out of a funk, pull yourself out of whatever life was throwing at you to gain that confidence. By the time the run was over, I was like, I once again beat your ass. You gotta be willing to find the confidence. Stay in the fight, stay in the war, stay in the battle, armor your mind.
And that's why one of my sayings is, never let success get to your head, and never let your failures get to your heart. It's all about keeping that balance and moving forward, and that's the mindset that I have to keep. I'm a soldier, and I have to take my ups and my downs.
Here's the bottom line. You gotta do work. You gotta do it when you don't want to do it. You gotta do it when you're hurt. You gotta do it when you're tired. You gotta do it when you're sick. You gotta do it when you don't want to do anything else. And you gotta do it for years.
You just gotta stoke the fire every day. You gotta keep adding to it. Every time you add to it, it gets a little bigger. It gets a little more possible. It doesn't seem so crazy anymore. And after you add it enough, you see what's capable. Until one day that fire is there and it's enraged, all because of a spark. The reason you want it so damn bad is because you know you can get it. You know you're capable. You know if you do everything right or everything that you're supposed to do, that you can achieve. And when you know you can do it, you get pissed off when you don't have it already. And see, the problem is so many people don't think that they can do it. That's when you lose your drive. People want to talk about where's that fire. That fire is by starting it. You gotta ignite it, and that's gonna light that fire. Now you know how big this fire can get. You know how dangerous you could be.
You want to be the one that says, I'm going to do it anyway. I know I don't feel good today, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to prove to myself that even on days that it doesn't feel right, I push myself. The only way to gain confidence in yourself is to build something. It's not to wait for it to happen.
Hey man, look, this is what you gotta do, bro. Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind. Every day. That's the method. I mean, it's not hard. If you get up every single day and put your mind to something, how could you really believe that you won't win? It's not possible. I mean, 99% of people already don't want to grind. So you just start, you becoming the 1%. When all you have to do is wake up and grind. Every day. That's the method.